Hold up, is that Isabella?
Let's see where we're going.
So you returned from the wilds. Have you been successful?
We have
Good.
indeed.
I've had the Circle mages preparing. With the blood you've retrieved, we can begin the joining immediately.
Now will you tell us the right? Maybe I should tell you about Morgan and her mother.
There was a woman at the tower, and her mother had the scrolls. They were both very
Strange.
odd.
Were they wilder folk?
I don't think so. They might be apostates. Mages hiding from the Chantry.
I know you were once a Templar, Alistair, but Chantry business is not ours. We have the scrolls. Let us focus on the joining. I will not lie. We Grey Wardens pay a heavy price to become what we are. Fate may decree that you pay your price now, rather than later. If only such secrecy were unnecessary, and all understood the necessity of such sacrifice. Sadly, that will never be so.
Let's go then. I'm anxious to see this joining now.
I agree. Let's have it done.
Then let us begin. Alistair, take them to the old temple.
I am the one.
The more I hear about this joining, the less I like it.
Are you blubbering again?
Why all these damn tests? Have I not earned my place?
No, you
Maybe
haven't.
it's tradition. Maybe they're
Maybe
just
it's
trying to annoy you.
Asmongold's followers.
I only know that my wife is in Highever with a child on the way. If they had warned me, it just doesn't seem fair.
Your wife.
Would you have come if they'd warned you? Maybe that's why they don't. The Wardens do what they must, right?
Including sacrificing us?
Yes.
I'd sacrifice a lot more if I knew it would end the Blight. You saw those Darkspawns tonight. Wouldn't you die to protect your pretty wife from them?
I am...
Maybe you'll die.
Also,
Maybe
you're very
we'll all
worried.
die.
You don't have
If
family no
nobody
more. That's how
stops
this
the
works.
Darkspawn, we'll die for sure.
I've just never faced a foe I could not engage with my blade.
At last, we come to the joining. The Grey Wardens were founded during the First Blight, when humanity stood on the verge of annihilation. So it was that the first Grey Wardens drank of Darkspawn blood and mastered their taint.
We're
I,
going to drink the blood
even
of
though I
those-
know it's probably
those
not a great
creatures.
game, I still want to play
As the first Grey
Velgar.
Wardens did before us,
I'll
as
definitely won't
we
play it.
did before you.
You definitely won't.
This
I'll definitely
is
don't
the
play it.
source of our power
Oh,
and
the
our
question is
victory.
how are you going to play it?
Those who
Yeah.
survive the joining become immune to the taint. We can sense it in the Darkspawn and use it to slay the arch.
That's only because I finished up the story. What they were doing.
We speak only a few words prior to the joining, but these words have been said since the first. Alistair, if you would.
That's not bad enough
Join
where I
us,
don't want to
brothers and
play it.
sisters. Join us.
See, I
in
think
shadows
the
where we
things
stand
that will
vigilant.
make me hate it is quite
Join
literally
us
the
as we
dialogue, and
carry
that's about
the
it.
duty that cannot be forsworn.
And maybe
should you
some story
perish,
beats, but that's about it.
Know that your sacrifice will not be forgotten, and that one day we
My problem
shall
I don't
join
like is
you.
not being able to be mean.
Davith, step forward.
The one thing, yeah, you said you don't like the fact that you can't be me.
Yeah, even though I can't normally do it. Well, even though I don't normally do it, I still like the option being there.
Like, I don't understand why that's a thing.
I don't know either.
Make us breath.
I am sorry, Davith. Step forward,
No,
Joy.
it's your turn to drink the cup of blood.
I have a wife.
Alright,
A
so
child.
Robert, what are you
Had I
buying the
known.
game is the
There is
question.
no turning back.
No. You ask too much. There is no glory in this.
He just pulled out a dagger. This man has a great sword. He's like, it's fine, I can kill you anyway.
I am sorry.
You're so stupid. Just drink the cup of blood. You'll probably live, bro.
But the joining is not yet complete. You are called upon to submit yourself to the taint for the greater good.
My character's like, chub that bitch. She's about to kill me too.
From this moment forth, you are a Grey Warden.
I'm pretty sure as a Grey Warden, your lifespan's like only 30 years or something too.
It is finished. Welcome.
2 more deaths. In my joining, only one of us died, but it was...
Oh my god. So
I'm glad
I
at least
listened
one of you
to
made
a dialogue
do you
for like
feel?
one of the romances.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember her, Harding. She's in Inquisition. She's one of the I think she's a scout in the Inquisition.
I recognize the name. Let's spelled it.
So you're about to kiss, and usually you can tell they're about to kiss. You want to know what they have her do?
What?
They're getting close, and she just goes, "I'm about to kiss you. You know that, right?" And I'm like, "Yes, we know this. Why the fuck would you have to explain it to us? Like, do you think we're inept?"
Did you have dreams? I had terrible dreams after my joining.
Such dreams
mega
come when
flop.
you begin to sense the Darkspawn, as we all do. That and many other things can be explained in the months to come.
Before I forget, there is one last part to your joining. We take some of that blood and put it in a pendant
I feel like we had like
Something to
16
remind
year olds
us.
to write the story.
of those who didn't make it this far.
Yeah, I'd say that's accurate. Yeah, it feels like that.
Because there's no way it's someone my age or older
Take
that
some time.
made the story of
When you're
Vanguard
ready,
and had all that
No,
stupid stuff
okay,
in it.
to a
so,
meeting
so the
with the
way
king.
I feel like it is it's people that are older.
Trying
but-
to cater to the young audience that
Yeah, but the
Way
young
too hard.
audience is like I feel like if you're a part of the LGBTQIA community, like I am, I'm bisexual. I don't need shit. If you
The
are
king is
one of
discussing
the
strategy for
part
the
of that
upcoming
group,
battle.
you
I am not
should
sure
not
why he has
care
requested your
about
presence. The
if
meeting is to
they
the west,
acknowledge the
down
fact that
stairs.
pronouns exist.
Please attend as soon
You
as you're
should
able.
be happy that they actually use them properly without going, this person, like, stating out the obvious. Like, people can't fucking read. Like they're spoon feeding you, essentially. You should be mad that they're trying to spoon feed people the most obvious shit, right?
yeah.
You should be mad that they're, like, pretending, they're acting like people are fucking morons. Like, they have no, like, ability to comprehend literature or anything. It's, like, wild to me that people, like, and the fact that people, like, I
Locate, my
feel like the
decision is
game, like, the
final.
game has, like,
I will stand by the Grey Wardens in this.
it's just
assault.
one of the saddest
You
things.
risk too
Is
much,
because I know
Helen.
for a fact Dragon Age,
Darkspawn Horde is
in
too
terms of
dangerous for you to be
popularity,
playing hero
is
on the front
bigger
lines.
and more popular
If that's the
than
case,
Monster
perhaps
Hunter
we should
is.
wait for the Orlesian forces to join us
100%.
after all.
I must repeat my protest to your
The
full
Wild
notion that we need
Beta
the Orlesians to
has like
defend
40,000 more
It is not a
players
full notion. Our
than
arguments with the
Veilguard
Orlesians are a thing
on
of the
its
past,
release day.
and you will remember who is king.
How fortunate Marek did not live to see his
And that
son
was
ready
just
to hand
the day
Ferelden
the
over
Wild
to those
Beta
who
was going
enslaved
on.
us for a century.
That's not the
Then our current
most
forces will have to
people that were
suffice,
playing the
won't they?
Wild Beta. And
Duncan,
that's not even
are your
counting
men
the
ready
amount
for
of people
battle?
that are on
They
console,
are,
which is
Your
probably
Majesty.
And this is the recruit
10
I met
times
earlier
more
on the
that
road.
of console.
I understand
or,
congratulations
PC.
are in order.
It's like, it's wild. It's like, and like, I swear, if they go, this game was a success, I'm gonna be
It
like,
is a success.
I don't know. No, it is not.
It's one of the best selling games they ever made, actually.
They, meaning it's not. By the way, if it is a success, I highly doubt it actually is.
They also announced that it was a success and everything else, and it sold way more than they thought it would.
The fact that you go, I highly doubt that. You cannot tell me that a game franchise that people have been waiting for. When did Inquisition? Well, shit, we got mentions of this. We got the announcement trailer when we were in
Every Grey Warden
junior.
is needed now. You
year
should be
of
honored
high
to
school.
join their ranks.
Your
That's like
fascination with
2017.
glory and legends
It
will
is-
be your
we have-
undoing,
we have
Cailan.
known
We
at
must
least,
attend
bare
to
min,
reality.
If the announcement trailer is like,
Fine.
hey, we're working
Speak
on it
your
currently,
strategy.
then it has been
The
in
Grey
development
Wardens
for
and I
8
draw
fucking
the
years.
Darkspawn into charging our lines, and then
8.
You will alert the tower to light the beacon.
And you're telling me that
signaling
this
my
is the
men
most
to
successful?
charge
No.
from
to flank the
cover.
Darkspawn. I remember.
Well,
This
maybe,
is the Tower of Ishal in the
considering
ruins,
they
yes?
did make
Well, who shall light
Andromeda
this beacon?
and
I
Anthem.
have a few men stationed there. It's not a dangerous
So-
task, but it is vital.
You know,
Then we should send our best. Send Alistair
Maybe.
and the new Grey Warden to make
because
sure it's done.
those games flopped really hard. I highly doubt less than 100,000 people on
You
Steam.
rely on these Grey Wardens too
And
much. Is that
Maybe
truly wise?
I don't know.
Enough of your conspiracy
I wouldn't
theories,
say a
Loghain.
million.
Grey Wardens battle the
Total.
Blight no matter where they're from.
Like if it's a million,
Your
then it's a
Majesty,
success.
you should
Because
consider
that
the
is what this
possibility of the
franchise is like
archdemon
worthy of.
appearing.
There have been no signs of any dragons
like
in the
wild.
wilds.
Isn't that what your men are here
Have they
for,
actually
Duncan?
said it's a success? I
Yes,
I
Your
refuse to
Majesty.
believe that they said
Your
have said
Majesty, the tower and its beacon
it.
are
Dragon
unnecessary.
Age.
The
We
circle
will
of
not
Magi.
trust any lives to your spells, mage. Save them for the Darkspawn.
Enough. This plan will suffice. The Grey Wardens will light the beacon.
Thank you, Loghain. I cannot wait for that glorious moment. The Grey Wardens battle beside the King of Ferelden to stem the tide of evil.
Yes, Cailan. A glorious moment for us all.
You heard the plan. You and Alistair will go to the Tower of Ishal and ensure the beacon is lit.
What? I won't be in the battle.
This is by the King's personal request, Alistair. If the beacon is not lit, Tern Loghain's men won't know when to charge.
So he needs 2 Grey Wardens standing up there holding the torch, just in case, right?
We must do whatever it takes to destroy the Darkspawn, exciting or no.
I get it, I get it. Just so you know, if the king ever asks me to put on a dress and dance the Remigold, I'm drawing the line. Darkspawn or no. I have my dignity. Well, some.
The tower is on the other side of the gorge from the King's camp, the way we came when we arrived. You'll need to cross the gorge and head through the gate and up to the tower entrance. From the top, you'll overlook the entire valley. We will signal you when the time is right. Alistair will know what to look for. Stay with the Terran's men and guard the tower. If you are needed, we will send word.
We soil our drawers, that's what.
If it does, leave it to us. I want no heroics from either of you. The battle is about to begin. Once I leave, move quickly. You'll have less than an hour. Then I must join the others. From here, you two are on your own. Remember, you are both Grey Wardens. I expect you to be worthy of that title.
Duncan, may the Maker watch over you.
May he watch over us all.
I'll do my
Oh, so he would recommend, oh my god, so he would recommend Veilguard, even though it guts, the world state, and so, including the fucking story,
Damn it.
didn't have that one.
I know, because it's crashing on me constantly right now. I'm not having fun with it.
Oh yeah, that's right, because the old ones had a have VA launcher, didn't they?
Oh my god, it crashed and it hasn't saved in forever. No. That hurts.
Of course.
What say you? Scavenger or intruder? you there?
All the
I
same
will not, for 'twas not
options.
I who removed them. It was my mother, in fact.
And what of you? Does your
8 hours in and I
And
still
why
couldn't
not?
tell you a single thing
take
about
them to
these
your
characters
Grey
beyond one or
Wardens and
two
tell
word
them this
descriptions.
blight's threat is greater than they realize.
That's not good.
Such manners.
I mean, to be
Always
fair,
in the last place.
I'm
Open
not
up,
even
my
that
friend.
far. I'm not even 8 hours into Inquisition, and I can't even tell you one or two word descriptions of characters.
Oh god.
I mean, that's actually a lie. Actually, Cassandra is French, scarred warrior woman.
The Mabari's stable for now, but not improved. He looks better already. Why not come
Josephine,
back after the bout?
I don't even think I've talked to Josephine yet. Actually, no, that's a lie.
So,
Part of me
good.
feels
I've had
awful
the Circle
hating
mages
this game so
preparing.
much. I want to make
the
it
blood
clear
you
that
retrieve,
0 of the
excellent.
reasons I hate this
I
game
will
have
not
to
lie.
do with
We
inclusion
Grey
or
Wardens
wokeness.
pay a
I
heavy
wish people
price
would
to
stop
become what we
making it
are.
about that. Fair.
Fate may decree
It's
that
nothing.
you pay your price
It's not.
now,
It's a
rather
nothing
than-
criticism, and it's an entirely artificial
Maybe it's
conflict.
tradition.
And
Maybe
it's
they're
made
just trying to annoy you.
the fan base into
I
yes men
sacrifice
who
a lot
refuse to
more
look
of-
at the game critically or accept
last, we
anything
come
but
to the
praise
joint.
for what obviously is so obviously
Now
a
you
lazy game devoid of
take some
anything
time.
that made these games
When you're
compelling.
ready,
To people
I'd
who
like you to
decry the
accompany me.
game out of bigotry alone, the Dragon Age series has always included explicitly queer identity and given players more options to express that aspect of their character. Is a positive
I
in my
must
book. That is
repeat
very
my
true.
protest to your
That is
fool
very
notion
true.
that we need the Orlesians.
Having more LGBT
And
characters
this is the
or
recruit I met
options
earlier
for
on the
players to explore their own character's
Then we should
identity
send
in the
our
game
best.
does nothing to you. Get over yourself,
So he needs
unfortunately.
2 Grey Wardens standing
I
up
think
there.
the only issue
You'll
is
need
when
to
they
cross the
literally
bridge and head
take
through.
away
We
or
will
like
signal you when the
neuter
time
some
is
of
right.
the aspects of
Alistair
character
will know
creation.
what to look for.
Like the fact that you can't make your character have bigger tits, which makes no fucking sense.
This time we're on a save because I'm not running all through that. I just don't care about customary making my character very much anyway. I really just fly through it and not deal with it. They just need to be blonde and we're fine with long hair.
And those talented writers got fired or left, and we got got to wait an entire decade for for a polished turn. That's pretty funny. Wait, this game, it was 9 years? When did it get announced?
I want you to realize this game actually only had like a couple years of development because EA kept making them change the game. So
Not from what I've read.
no,
I don't know what you've read.
100% they did this. It was also talked about by devs that got fired. EA
The
has
plan
changed the
will
plot
work, Your Majesty.
and the
Of
whole
course it
point of the
will.
game
The
multiple
blight ends
times.
here.
Last time I heard anything about it was a couple years ago when it went from being some
Okay.
kind of thief game to something else.
Okay, so this makes no sense. You said it was a thief. It wouldn't have made sense for a Dragon Age game to be a thief game.
Exactly, but they wanted a multiplayer Dragon Age game is what EA wanted the next game to be.
Hey, I would have been fine with that. I would have been fine with that.
We're gonna be robbing things. I don't know everything was going on to it, but that canceled. Then they went to something
Bioware
else.
then spent 3.5 years developing what would be kind of yeah, you niggas made us wait literally 8 to 9 years just for a 3.5 year development cycle. Oh boy.
Yep.
It's fucking useless, thank you. Though, from what I know, in those 3.5 years, EA was very much 3.5 years is, I wouldn't say it's a good, it's an amazing time.
Most games have about 10
Well,
years in development. We're fine.
I don't know about that one, Chief. There are fantastic games that have come out in 2 to 3 years in development cycle. Especially if they're sequels. For sequels, you can get away with it. You already have like a building block. Which honestly, if they kept with the way Inquisition, not a terrible game by the combat's fine, but they could have improved on that in 3.5 years. To be fair, they probably had the engine done, which is usually, especially if you're making it, like making a new game with an engine. The engine is the bulk of like the time you spend making the game. That is. So they probably already have the engine. I don't know what engine it would have fucking been based on the games they've released. Maybe Anthem's engine, I guess. I don't know.
Let's cross the bridge and get to the town.
But like like 5 years for Dragon Age, especially when like probably a bulk of like because from what I've seen, the combat is very much similar to Inquisition in terms of the way the combat, the abilities work. I highly doubt it was going to take them 5 to 10 years to make Inquisition or Veilguard. Because even like people seemingly are saying Dragon Age 2 is better than this game, at least in terms of writing. And that has like, yeah, and that came out within a year, by the way.
We have to get to the beacon.
But to be fair, a bulk of that's like the combat and the engine, like I said, were already built, and all they had to do was make the map, make the characters, make the dialogue and everything.